Why is it that some men seem to attract women effortlessly, almost like magnets, while others can't even get a second glance? What's the secret behind that magnetic pull, that undeniable charm, that natural charisma? And more importantly, is there a cheat sheet, a simple formula that you can follow to become that man? The answer, gentlemen, is yes. There are proven strategies that can instantly make you more appealing to women. It's all about knowing how to play the right cards, making the right moves, and hitting the right notes at the right time. Now, I know you're probably wondering, what exactly are these strategies? Well, the truth is, you may already possess some of them without even realizing it. It's just a matter of understanding how to tap into them and showcase the best version of yourself. So, let's dive in. Number 1, have quality, well-groomed facial hair. Let's start with a simple example. Imagine a man who hasn't shaved in weeks. His facial hair is messy, uneven. There's a sense of neglect in his appearance. And subconsciously, this signals that there may be neglect in other areas of his life as well. It's not the most attractive sight, is it? Now picture another man. This one has facial hair too, but there's a noticeable difference. His beard, while thick, is well-groomed and neat. It fits his face, complements his jawline, and gives him a sharp, polished look. The contrast is striking, isn't it? That's the kind of look that draws people in. It's appealing, it's attractive. This man exudes a sense of self-respect and self-discipline. He understands that how he presents himself to the world is a direct reflection of who he is. He values himself, and it shows. There's a reason why a healthy, well-groomed appearance is often linked to attractiveness and magnetism. It's not just about aesthetics. It's what the beard represents. It's a symbol of maturity, masculinity, strength, and value. Women are naturally drawn to these qualities because, biologically, they signify protection and security. But let me clarify. There's a difference between an unruly beard and a rugged one. A rugged beard is maintained. It's not unkempt, it's controlled. Maintaining a well-groomed beard isn't simply about avoiding the razor. It requires regular trimming and conditioning. Think of the ideal stubble, the kind that strikes the perfect balance between being clean-shaven and having a full beard. This type of growth typically takes about 5 to 10 days. It's universally appealing, and women across various cultures are drawn to this length. It adds structure to the face, creating a look that is unmistakably masculine and attractive. So, if you want to maintain that allure, make sure you're regularly grooming your beard, keeping it clean, conditioned, and in check. That's the key. Number 2, you have great body language. You walk into a room full of people. What's the first thing they notice about you? Is it your clothes, your haircut? No, gentlemen. What they notice first is your body language. It's how you carry yourself, the way you walk, how you hold your body. That's the first impression you make, and believe me, that impression lasts. Having great body language isn't just about standing tall or avoiding slouching. It's about radiating confidence, control, and assurance. The way you move through a room speaks volumes, even before you say a word. It's about commanding respect, but without needing to demand it. Let's picture 2 men walking into the same room. The first man slouches in, his shoulders hunched, his eyes on the floor. He's shrinking into himself, taking up as little space as possible. The second man walks in with his shoulders squared, chin up, eyes forward, owning the space he's in. Which one do you respect more? Which one seems more confident, more in control, more appealing? Now let's talk about posture. Good posture isn't just about physical health, it's mental as well. When you stand tall, shoulders back, chest out, you're telling the world and yourself that you're confident and strong. And here's the thing, this boosts both your self-esteem and your confidence. It's a positive feedback loop. Confidence breeds good posture, and good posture breeds even more confidence. So remember, the way you carry yourself truly sets the tone for how others perceive you. Make it count. Number 3. Subtle confidence. Remember this, confidence is a game changer. It's that secret ingredient that makes you stand out. Women are naturally drawn to confident men, not the loud, show-off types, but those who know their worth and carry themselves with a quiet, steady assurance. Now, let me be clear. Do not confuse confidence with arrogance. There's a fine line between the two, and crossing it can quickly turn you from someone who's engaging and appealing to someone you'll never hear from again. Arrogance can kill any chance you have. Confidence is knowing you can do something. Arrogance is believing you're better than others. Women appreciate confidence, not arrogance. When you're confident, you don't need to shout or act tough to prove your strength. Your actions, your words, your attitude, they all speak for you. And let me tell you, that quiet, assured demeanor is far more attractive than any muscle flex or exaggerated story. Here's a little secret. The way you speak reveals so much about your confidence. Picture this. Imagine saying something nice to a woman, but not looking her in the eyes when you say it. It doesn't quite have the same impact, does it? Now try it again, but this time, look her in the eyes, lower your voice a little. See the difference? That subtle shift speaks volumes about your self-assurance. Number 4, being a challenge. This trait can either make or break a man's connection with a woman. When used wisely, being a challenge can create an exciting dynamic, adding a layer of tension and intrigue that makes a woman want you even more. But when misused, it can come across as disinterest and ultimately push her away. So, what does it really mean to challenge a woman? At its core, it's about keeping her intrigued and engaged, keeping her on her toes. Don't be too quick to reveal all your intentions and affections. When you withhold just a bit, it creates an air of mystery and uncertainty, which can draw her in even further and make her more invested in the interaction. For instance, if a woman is pursuing you, resist the urge to always be available. Embrace the classic play hard to get approach. Let her see that you have other aspects of your life that matter, whether it's work, hobbies, or social commitments, and that dating isn't the sole focus of your existence. This can make her feel like she has to earn your attention, which can be incredibly appealing. But here's the thing, you have to strike the right balance. If you're too distant or aloof, it could backfire. If a woman feels like you're not at all interested in her, she might simply walk away. The key is to find a middle ground, being slightly elusive without completely shutting her out. Challenge doesn't mean playing games or manipulating someone. It's about cultivating an interaction that's engaging and keeps the woman curious, leaving her wanting more. So use this trait wisely. Keep things exciting and always be genuine in your actions. That's how you keep the connection strong while maintaining an appealing sense of mystery. Number 5, you can flirt well. Now, I know some of you think you've got the flirting game down, but here's the thing. There's a fine line between successful flirting and landing yourself in the friend zone, or even worse, the creep zone. So let's break it down and make sure you're on the right side of that line. First, the basics. Eye contact and smiling. These are the cornerstones of flirting. They're universal, simple, and incredibly effective. But let's not stop there. Let's raise the bar a bit. What works on one woman may not work on another, and what works with one person today might not work tomorrow. But there's one trait that almost every woman appreciates, in varying degrees, and that's humor. Humor, gentlemen, is your secret weapon. It's the one thing that can help you stand out in a sea of men trying to win her over. Even the serious women, yes, they'll crack a joke every now and then. It's just a matter of knowing how to use humor in the right way. But be mindful. What's funny to you might not be funny to her. Pay attention to her body language and her verbal cues. If she's laughing and engaging, you're on the right track. If not, it's time to switch things up. Now let's talk about pickup lines. They're overused, they're cliché, and let's be real, they don't work, ever. If you've tried one, you know it's usually met with a laugh or an eye roll. Instead of relying on these tired lines, focus on being genuine. Start with a smile, engage in real conversation, and keep things light and fun. But don't forget to pay attention to the flow of the conversation. If it's starting to feel stale or uncomfortable, it's time to change course. Flirting isn't just about using the right words. It's about being socially aware. You don't need to be a social expert, but you do need to have a sense of how things are going. Social awareness is key in this game. Pay attention, stay engaged, and let the conversation evolve naturally. That's the real secret to successful flirting. If you've made it this far, that tells me one thing. You're serious about leveling up your dating life. So let me ask you this. Do you want to be the kind of man women desire, chase, and can't stop thinking about? The man she wants to be with, not the one she pulls away from? If the answer is yes, then I've got something for you. It's called the attraction shift. a complete step-by-step program designed to transform the way women see you. No more second-guessing her mixed signals. No more wasting years trying to figure out what works. The attraction shift is already helping men attract the women they truly want, and I know it can do the same for you. Click the link in the description, and I'll see you inside. Number 6. You maintain yourself. Let's address a simple truth, gentlemen. No woman wants a man who can't take care of himself. It's as straightforward as that. A man who takes the time to maintain himself is sending a clear message about his character. It shows that he respects himself, values his appearance, and understands the importance of personal hygiene. If you can't keep yourself clean and presentable, how can she trust you to take care of anything else? Appearance isn't just about looking good. It's about smelling good, too. Bad hygiene can genuinely turn women off. If you're striking out, it could very well be because of how you smell. Don't be that guy who dresses to impress, only to forget the basics like showering. Your nice clothes and expensive cologne are wasted if you stink. Make it a habit to shower regularly, use deodorant, and maintain good oral hygiene. These small things make a big difference. And when it comes to how you dress, keep it simple. There's no need to go wild with a rainbow of colors, like you're trying to draw all the attention in the room. You're not here to impress everyone in a desperate way. You're here to feel good about yourself and show that confidence in a grounded, natural way. These aren't really tricks, gentlemen. They're simply the rules of social interaction. It's not about changing who you are, but about enhancing and showcasing the best traits that are already within you. Be the best version of yourself and watch as you naturally draw the right kind of attention. So, get out there, champ, and make it count.